What does it take to be a successful trader? I get this question a lot when I travel to teach trading in countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand, and even Indonesia. And during my training, where I share my trading profits to my attendees, at the end of my training, a lot of them always come up to me and ask me, what does it take to be a successful trader who gets consistent profits from the financial markets? So in this video, I like to answer that question. Basically, there are three main core principles that successful traders have which enable them to get consistent profits from the financial markets. But real quick, if you find this interesting, I have a new book that I just authored. Do click on the link somewhere here to find out more. Now, let's get to the number one principle, which is method. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is the method of analysis. One of the core principles that successful traders have is that in terms of method of analysis, they have a high degree of accuracy. And their method of analysis could be fundamental analysis or technical analysis. When people use fundamental analysis, they follow news, calculate numbers, and even look at the value of the asset. Technical analysis is whereby people look at charts, look at price movement, and they trade the markets. Here's the thing, it's not about using fundamental analysis or technical analysis. The core principles that successful traders have in place is that they are able to ensure they have a high degree of accuracy for their method of analysis, regardless of whether it's fundamental analysis, technical analysis, or a hybrid of both, a mix of both. So the core principles you need to have in order to be successful in trading is to make sure that in your method of analysis, you have a high degree of accuracy. And that brings us to the core principle number 2. And before I forget, if you find this helpful, click on the link somewhere here to check out my new book that I just authored, where I go more in depth into the core principles of successful traders. Alright, let's get back to this trading. The second principle is money management. And what do I mean by money management? What I mean is that successful traders have a money management strategy in place. And what is that strategy all about? There are two main components to this money management strategy. The first component is that they have a stop loss in place to ensure they limit their losses when they are wrong. Because even though the method of analysis may be at a high degree of accuracy, they can still be wrong. Successful traders have a money management strategy in place so that if they are wrong, they will limit their losses with their stop loss. A lot of people ask me, where should I put my stop loss then? Here's what you can do to put your stop loss. Before you even get into a trade, you got to ask yourself this question to put your stop loss. You ask yourself, at what price level am I considered wrong? So whatever price level you are considered wrong about your trade, that will be your stop loss price level. So let's proceed to the next component. Apart from limiting their losses when they are wrong, successful traders make sure they have a profit target strategy in place so that it ensures they maximize their profits when they are in a winning trade. They make sure they get as much profits as possible. That brings us to the third principle, which is the psychology. A lot of people will think, what does this have to do with trading? Because if I have the method of analysis correct with a high degree of accuracy, if I have a stop loss strategy in place to limit my losses, if I have profit target strategy to maximize my profits, then I will be successful. I do not need to have a strong mindset or strong psychology for trading, which is not true. Why I say that is because all these are just steps. If you do not believe in the steps, will you follow through? Answer most likely is no. Let me give you an example. Does everyone knows the steps to be fit and healthy? The steps to be fit and healthy are basically only 3. The first step is to eat right. The second step is to exercise regularly. The third step is to sleep and rest well. These are the 3 steps to be fit and healthy. Would you agree that most people know about these steps to be fit and healthy? Answer from you will be most likely a yes, right? But is everyone fit and healthy? The answer is no. As we can see clearly, even though most of us know the 3 steps to be fit and healthy, not everyone is fit and healthy. Why is that so? Is because of the mindset. Because people don't believe in getting fit and healthy, or they don't believe they can do it. And that's why they don't do the steps. And this is the same for trading. If you do not believe will you go through and do all the steps that I have mentioned just now? Answer most likely is no. So mindset is also very, very important. I want you to imagine a three-legged stool. A three-legged stool whereby one leg is method, the second leg is money, and the third leg is mind. For us to sit on a three-legged stool firmly without falling, each leg must be there. But what if I take one leg away? Will it be stable for us to sit on a two-legged stool? The answer is no. And if we were to force ourselves to sit on a two-legged stool, the likely scenario is that we will fall over or fall down. Each one of the leg is as important as the other. And these are the three main core principles of successful traders that enable them to get consistent profits from the financial markets. Whether it's on options, forex, stocks, or even commodities, or even futures. Before I forget, like I said earlier, I have a free book which I authored called Trading Secrets for You, where I go more in-depth into the core principles of method, money management, and mindset. You may want to check out the link to find out more. I hope I addressed the question that you may have, which is what does it take for successful traders to be consistently getting profits from the financial markets? And they are the three main core principles. Number one core principle is that you must have a method of analysis that gives you a high degree of accuracy. Second core principle is to have a money management strategy that enables you to limit your losses when you lose and when you are wrong, and also make sure you maximize your profits when you're right, so that you ride the profits to get the big winning trades. And the third principle is mindset. Like I said earlier, if all it takes is steps to succeed, then everyone will be successful. But no, people are not successful even though they know the steps. It's because they do not believe, and because they do not believe is because of their mindset. I hope that this video is helpful to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.